Welcome back, coin roll hunters. Thanks for joining me, Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter. Today we're going to be tearing into a roll of pennies. Not really looking for anything in particular on this hunt, but I am counting on you guys to add in the comments below pennies you would like us to hunt for in future penny hunt videos. I'll also be answering the question to what is a white cent? So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's tear into this. Here we go. All right, we've got our roll of pennies here. Let's take a look at these enders. Okay, so that looks like a memorial ender there, kind of a mystery. And finally, we got something on this one. Looks like a 2013 Denver. Okay, so nothing really interesting there. I'm just going to get out of the way here. We're going to tear this roll open and take a look at the edges, which is a fun way to look for any foreign coins or anything. They tend to stick out a little easier looking at the edges. But back to our question, what is a white cent? Now, this email came across my desk a couple weeks ago, and initially I thought they were referring to the steel cents of 1943. Now, I always double check. I like to do my research, and when I did, I found out I was wrong. So that happens more frequently, I think, than I'd like to admit. So there is our 2003 Denver, and the mystery penny on the other ender. Here we go. That one is 1964 Denver as well. Very nice. Not a wheat penny, but pretty old coin. So we'll set that aside. Let's look for some foreign coins. These thicker ones sometimes can be Canadian pennies. This one's not. 1970 Denver. All right. I'm also hoping to find a one of those new 2017 Philadelphia P pennies. Haven't come across those yet. 1990 D it looks like. All right. On with our question then. Nothing jumping out at us. So here we go. So I was like half wrong because what is meant by the term white cent does in fact refer to the metal composition of the penny. It was just the wrong century, actually. So what is meant by the term white cent? It actually refers to the Flying Eagle pennies of the 1850s through the 1860s, as well as some of the Indian head cents from 1859 to 1864. And the reason for that is because of their light-colored, arguably whitish appearance created by their metal composition, which was 12% nickel and 88% copper. So, half right. And it wasn't until 1865 that the mint actually changed the metal composition of the penny. And pennies after 1865, the metal composition was 95% copper to 5% zinc and tin. It's this 1865 metal composition that actually gives pennies that kind of bronzy, rosy color that we're familiar with. All right, so there you go. That is the answer to the question of what is a white cent. Just to summarize that, Flying Eagle penny from 1856 to 1858, or an Indian head penny from 1859 to 1964. So, yeah, some more fun numismatic knowledge for my coin roll hunting community. All right, so haven't really found anything I'm going to say is super interesting yet in our pennies. So coming back to our hunt now, we're about halfway through this roll. Fun things to find are always, for me anyway, the wheat pennies. I'm actually filling out some albums from when I was a kid, and I've got some holes in the wheat cent era, as many of you do as well, I'm sure, especially with the older ones. And I'm always looking to fill those. But I also have found a bunch of foreign currency coin roll hunting pennies. One of my favorite pieces was actually a silver 20 centavos piece, and it was actually silver, not just silver colored. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what this silver composition of that foreign coin was, but to find silver in a roll of, we'll say, copper, always cool. So, all right, so not really a lot of modern coins. The cool, well, you got the original memorial reverse there. No 2009s either. Here's the modern day shield reverse. And the 2009, the Lincoln series, is always a fun one to come across. And just out of habit more than value, I always put some of those aside. I really like the way those new pennies are toning and aging. I think they actually look better than when they're in the BU rolls. All right, so that was our penny hunt. For our statisticians in the audience, I am going to list in the descriptions every single penny and their mint mark in the descriptions below, so you can see exactly the results of each roll. And yeah, so anyway, ask your questions below. Check out the descriptions. I'm going to leave some links to some cool resources and tools that'll aid you in your numismatic adventures. And don't forget to leave your comments. What do you want to see us looking for in our next coin roll hunt of pennies? Until next time, this has been Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter, wishing you happy hunting.